Hey y'all, what's going on? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday, and I intend on doing the exact same thing. What is going on? I'm up early right now, filming a video or two before I head off to Birmingham because tonight is the Queens of R&B tour concert, and I cannot wait. I am so excited. Do you hear me? I am so excited for this. Oh my god, y'all know how much I love 90s R&B music, and this is like a concert, a dream concert for me. So yes, I cannot wait. Me and my homegirl, we're gonna hit the road in about what is it, like 4 hours maybe? We're gonna hit the road. So yes, honey. Yes. So I'm up here filming early in the morning before we go. But just know that tonight, Chasing Dallas airs on the Chasing Reality page tonight, but the Chasing panel will not be airing until tomorrow because I'm going to Birmingham. So be sure to tune in for the Chasing panel tomorrow at 8/7 Central. The link is already up and available, so make sure you guys set your reminders and all that. But the panel itself will be coming on tomorrow instead of today. All right. So with that being said, y'all, that's pretty much all that we got for the church announcement. So we're going to go ahead and get into the mess. Now, I have tried and I have tried and I have tried and I have tried to stay away from the topic of Keke Jabbar and her death. I'm just not really here for a lot of the coverage that's going on. I just feel like it's a delicate and a sensitive topic, and I just try my best to not even make a bunch of videos about it because I just don't want it to come across like I'm trying to profit off of her or something like that, because that ain't the type of person I am. It's just I got too much integrity to do anything like that. So that's why I'm trying to stay away from it. But so many people have sent me this, and they were talking about Funky Dineva. He did a live yesterday where he discussed Keke Jabbar's death. And he had quite a few harsh things to say about her in her memory. So we're going to go ahead and get into that. And once we listen to what he said, just in case you didn't hear it, I'm going to come back and give you guys my thoughts and opinions on this. So let's get into it.
Let's take a minute, and it's finna get dark for 1 second here. God bless the dead. We got to talk about Keke from Love and Marriage Huntsville. So when the news broke that Keke had passed, I think a day or two went by. Nobody knew anything. No one knew anything. Then, one of her friends or somebody close to her, in an effort to refute the fact that she overdosed, or in an effort to refute the rumors, not the fact, the rumors that she overdosed, said friend slash person revealed that Keke was found in her car running, unresponsive in the garage. Now, obviously, the woman hasn't even been deceased for a week yet. Everybody's trying to be relatively respectful and not write presumptuous things on the internet because the family has to see it. But each and every one of y'all would be a doggone lie if the moment y'all didn't hear found unresponsive in car in enclosed garage, died from CO2 poisoning, that we did not think suicide. All right. That we did not think suicide. And then the friend tried to dress it up, talking about, she had a reputation. She had a reputation for going to sleep everywhere. And I'm like, girl, listen, as much people as we know, and as much as some of us don't drink and drive, the hardest part is driving home. At the point in which you got in the doggone car, at the point in which you got in the car, pulled it in the garage, let the garage down, then you fall asleep. At that point, they said the car wasn't running. Well, had it been running or had it not been running? If she died from CO2, it was running at some point. So maybe it ran out of gas. Okay. Nevertheless, and I'm not trying to be funny because y'all know I love the Scotts and I love Wanda, but my relationship aside, if I did not know these people, Okay, my thoughts would still be, it sounds like she offed herself in that doggone car. Okay, then it didn't make it any better. Didn't make it any better that her uncle then got on and said, um, they don't want anyone from the cast at the wedding. I mean, at the funeral, and saying that the way they treated her and the way they isolated her left her mentally unstable and yada, 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 yada. And she was broken and so on and so forth. And then, basically alluding to the fact that the stress and the drama and all of that from the show is what drove her off the deep end. I'm going to tell you something, okay? And I hope that this doesn't come back to affect the relationship that I do have with the people over there. But I'm finna say this, and I'm just finna say it out loud. I don't feel no ways tired about Keke. I don't. I don't feel no ways tired. I don't feel no ways tired about any mental anguish that she experienced as a result of being on that show. And here is why. Because it's not like, oh, she was originally casted on the show and then all of this accidental stuff happened to her. No, 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 no. Your cousin was on that show, minding her doggone business, doing her doggone thing. You wanted to be in the mix so bad that you were willing to even cross your cousin and go over there to the dark side. You went over there to the dark side, all right, and then you got to messing around over there, and they kicked your behind off the show after you were used and did your dirty work and your devilment. Then I guess the internet must have ate your behind alive and it became more than you can bear. I am sorry. I have a very hard time feeling bad for people with their self-induced issues. None of what Keke went through had to be. It was all self-induced. And secondly, I'm sorry. You are in charge of your mental well-being, your mental health, your esteem. If you already knew your esteem was towed down to the ground, if you already knew you was unstable and fragile, then you shouldn't have ran your behind up on that TV. And moreover, you shouldn't have ran up on the TV doing dark, nasty, dirty stuff that eventually came back to bite your behind in the butt. I am sorry that her family is grieving. I am sorry that this woman didn't have any better ways to cope if she did, in fact, commit suicide. However, nobody did nothing to you, baby. Nobody did nothing to you. Everything that you experienced as a result of Love and Marriage Huntsville, you brought it on yourself. You brought it on yourself. And I'm sorry, you don't get to go off and do something tragic to yourself and then expect everybody to automatically change their position and have a whole bunch of doggone sympathy. I am sorry that that some children lost their parents. I am sorry that a husband lost their wife. But when it comes to Keke and whatever she may have been experiencing mentally, I don't feel no ways tired. I don't. I don't feel no ways tired. You went over there and did all that wrong. Flipped on your family, telling people personal business, sleeping with the ops. Then when the ops was done with you and put you out and you read how the world was viewing you, now all of a sudden, oh, the stress, oh, the stress. Oh, I'm so stressed. I'm so mentally unstable. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. No one did anything. No one did anything to Keke. No one did anything to her. Everything she experienced, she brought on herself. So I know it sounds cold and I know it sounds callous, but the fact that she's deceased does not change what she did in the living. I'll move on. Um,
Okay, so That was Funky Dineva speaking on the death of Keke Jabbar. Okay. So I'm not gonna stay on this long. I wasn't expecting a clip to be that long, but this is what I'm gonna say about it, all right? And I'm just gonna be real with y'all. I got it started off, of course, by saying, love Funky Dineva, look up to Funky Dineva, aspire to be where he is. Don't always agree. Sometimes I'm gonna disagree with him. So this ain't no hate shit. Because anytime you speak on anything that this man says, his fan base, they'll come out and make it sound like you're trying to hate on him or you're trying to disrespect him or you're trying to diss him. Because that's just not what this is. This is one of those times where I'm disagreeing with what he's saying. However, some of the shit that he just said in that video, I have said those things as far as her, sleeping with the ops, as far as her, coming on a show, disrespecting her cousin, teaming up with a person that didn't like her cousin, all of those things, right? But we also got to take into account that things happened between Keke and Tisha before they even came on this show. Keke wasn't perfect, and neither was Letitia. They both did things to each other. They both said things to each other. Keke threw a drink up in Tisha's face. You know what I mean? Tisha told Keke business to meal. They both did stuff to each other that they shouldn't have done. But at the end of the day, the woman just passed. At the end of the day, she left behind children and a husband. At the end of the day, she got family that loves her. So I really hate that with the death of Keke, people are taking this and making it a situation to where they're going to start dragging this lady based off things that she already did on the show. Yes, because she died, it doesn't absolve her or anything like that. It doesn't absolve her of her wrongdoing, but we all got to go at some point, right? And we all have done things that we shouldn't have done. And when it's our time, just because we have moved on in the afterlife, it doesn't mean that the wrong things that we did would be absolved. But it's some things that I just feel like you just don't have to say. And a lot of the times, Funky Dineva says a lot of shit that you don't have to say. It's like, did you have to say that? It's like, I get it. You're outspoken. So am I. You know what I mean? I understand that part of the situation, but at the same point in time, Funky, you could have just kept that to your damn self. You could have just kept that to yourself. You didn't have to say that shit. It just come across very vile and disrespectful and just outright cold and just dark. You did not have to say that. And you say you got a relationship with Wanda and the Scotts and stuff like that, regardless of what their relationship was with Keke at this moment, that's still her family. So how do you think they're going to feel knowing that you said that? You don't feel sorry for Keke because she did some bullshit? Okay. Okay. I don't really think nobody asking you to feel sorry for her, but just show a little bit of grace. Because you have done and said a lot of things that aren't necessarily the best. You said and done things that may have hurt a person. If something happened to you, most people are going to give you grace. Everybody deserves a little bit of grace. You know what I mean? Regardless of how we felt and regardless of what our opinions were on the situation, people do deserve grace. And I just felt like it was a bit harsh and it just didn't have to be said like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how I feel. I just felt like that was a bit much, you know. And this is probably going to be the last time I do a video in regards to Keke because it just feels musty to even be to even be talking about this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it make me feel musty and stank. Because I just feel like like with Keke, I just all these videos like I can't. I just feel like you know I don't know. I just, try my best, like I said early on. I just try my best not to speak too much about this, you know. But long live Keke. I just feel like Funky went too far. But when does he not go too far? I mean, this nigga go too far a lot. When does he not go too damn far on shit? You know what I'm saying? Are we surprised that he went too damn far? I ain't surprised, baby. I'm not surprised at all. I just feel like he didn't have to go there. But you know, but you know, he's not the only one that's doing that, because it's plenty of other people out there that's doing that. You know what I mean? Like ever since Keke died, instead of honoring her memory, instead of just paying your respects and just letting the lady rest in peace, a lot of y'all been out here, you know what I'm saying? You know, dragging Tisha, bringing up old shit, dragging Tisha, talking about what Tisha did to Keke and all this other stuff. Then the uncle come out and say he don't even want them folks at the funeral when it's not even his place to even say something like that. Or you know, the fans coming in saying stuff, and then you got Funky who say that he don't feel no kind of way about what's going on with Keke and you know whatever. Like it's just, you would think that with the death it would make you think about things in a certain type of way, but it seems like with Keke passing, it comes across like this is like it has become negative. You feel what I'm saying? It's become negative. Like it's just not, nobody's remembering her in the best way. But I'm guessing it's because it's the show. And some people have victimized Keke. Some people have villainized Keke. At the end of the day, Keke ain't no victim. At the end of the day, she's not fully no villain either. She's a human being who probably did some fucked up shit. But we all have done some fucked up shit. And we all deserve grace. And with all the stuff that Funky has said and done, people have given him a whole lot of grace. So why not give Keke some grace? That's all I'm saying. I ain't trying to be the Keke police. I just didn't like that, and I just felt like it wasn't all that deep. Like he didn't have to do all that. You feel what I'm saying? But y'all, that's about it. I want to know what y'all think in the comments. So with that being said, this is your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok will be down below in the description box. With that being said, you guys, your boy is up out of here, and I'll leave you guys with a snippet of Bando's current record, Don't Sweat. Talk to you guys later. Bye.
Don't shake your ass, booty acting up. Don't grab your drinks, baby, pass the Dutch. Damn, shorty bad, looking bad as fuck. Don't sweat it, ain't no competition, I said it. Don't exist to the beef, motherfucker, I did it. Pull up, knock your corns like Mario. Couldn't stop me do 100 miles of cardio. Damn. You niggas stay faking, you niggas stay hating, you niggas so basic. You felt the win, so don't test me, nigga. My team lethal weapon, Joe Pesci, nigga. The haters see me win, so I cause them frustration. Haters see my name, so I give them penetration. Bro, running this race on you fucking lanes. Spin the block, Debo, bitch, tucking chain, bang.
Nigga hot, don't sweat, don't stop, don't sweat. Nigga hot, don't sweat, don't stop, don't sweat.